What's up, YouTube? Well, it's that time, guys. We're going to do a full or a complete toolbox tour. Disclaimer, it's going to be a long video. We have a lot to cover. I'm not going to go through every part number, every item. I'll try to do as best of a job to keep this within about a 20-minute video. So if you could hang out with me, I think, you guys are going to enjoy this one. And I've not done one in quite a while, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the box itself is the Jamestown 773. It's a 6-box tool cart or service cart, however you want to refer to it. It's in a copper vein color. All right, I've had it for about maybe 7, 8, 9 months, something like that, going on a year, and been a fantastic addition to my shop. So on top, you'll see a lot of things from ratchets to sockets to screwdrivers, etc., dishes, things of that nature. Got our light up here. This is from, I think it's a O'Reilly's light. Can't think of the brand, but really nice. I think it was like $20. Oh, it's Power Torque. There you go. A little stick light, but it does a great job. Magnetic base. Great for obviously under the hood work. We got our Matco Light, the American Pride Light. Anything America is going to get my seal of approval, so I love that. Added that here recently. Got our magnetic dishes from Macko, a hard dish from Macko. We've got our snap-on e-torques sign that I made for my box. My little snap-on light holder there. You see that? That's pretty neat. It's magnetic. That is a snap-on light too, by the way. Various screwdrivers. Some of them are old vintage, like the pearl white handle ones, as well as the blue ones. Those are renewal stock. A couple stickers for brands that I like. Also Tools provided magnetic trays. I'm a tool ambassador for Also Tools, so they send me stuff monthly to try out. You guys probably already know that if you follow my channel. My little 10mm proverbial 10mm socket that everyone loses. I got that on one of those small little snap-on socket trays. This is like a promotional thing to show guys on the truck, but I grabbed that just to kind of, pay homage to that 10mm being lost all the time. Magnetizer, demagnetizer, set of Vim low-profile sockets. These are all Matco sockets, the old USA. A magnetic grabber tool, mirror. You got to have a mirror. Couple random Matco sockets. I can't move everything around, so I apologize to that. Stuff is just too heavy, so I'm just going to kind of tell you what's there. And if you want to see better, give me about a month or so when I'm going to have everything relocated to the new box, and then we can kind of do a better job. These are all Nepro's ratchets here, the 98 tooth, I believe is what they're called. Did a review on those. My snap-on miniature boxes here. If you're interested in getting yourself a Midwest tool review designed bottle opener, we do have these for purchase. So make sure that you find me on Instagram or send me an email. I can get you some of those. This was designed by me, by the way, so it wasn't taken off anyone else's channel or anything like that. We've got underneath the toolboxes here, there's snap-on sockets in both shallow and deep metric. Then we have our Gradimatic sockets. These are all Gradimatic. These are mid-length metric, shallow metric 12-point, 1/4-inch drive, 6-point impact, 1/4-inch drive metric. On here, behind this stuff underneath there is SAE, both in shallow and deep snap-on. At 1/2-inch drive, we got a set of 3/8 drive impacts by snap-on and a mechanics time saver tray, magnetic. Set of Gradimatic mid-length SAE, and then some Aries chrome SAE 3/8 drive, and then some Cobalt SAE and 12-point. This is a Silver Eagle 1/4-inch drive master set here from Macko. This tray here is my Also Tools provided tray. It's got pretty much every socket that you'll ever need. I've tailored this, did my best to tailor it for the work that I'm doing on my BMW and my other American vehicles, domestic vehicles. But I can pretty much do most jobs in my garage with this tray here, and never needing to use any of the other sockets in my box, so that's pretty cool. I do have a custom built 10mm socket set here. All of these sockets here are 10 mil and impact, chrome, swivel, shallow, etc. You know the deal. Somebody on Facebook was talking about a snap-on version of this. I don't know if they make one, but if they did, that'd be really cool. But I did create my own. And everything on this tray is high quality. So you got Snap-on, Mac, and Matco are the 3 brands on here. There's no other brands. I think there's, well, that's not true. This is the only, this is a Craftsman adapter. It's the only thing that's not high-end, you know, manufacturing. Then I got a couple 10mm wrenches on here. The Mac Knuckle Saver 10mm, and then a Snap-on 10mm. Over here is all the Pry Bars and a couple cheaper screwdrivers. If you wanted some set of cheap screwdrivers that are going to really feel good in the hand, these Lennox brand from Lowe's are awesome. I've had them for about 3 years, and I've used them on a daily and never had an issue with them. So make sure you guys check out that brand. Otherwise, we've got all Snap-on Pry Bars, even some here on the side. These are, some of them are striking cap, some of them are non-striking cap. Absolutely the worst Pry Bar grip that Snap-on has ever made right there. I prefer the older style hard handles. Bunch of little side Snap-on side tray with some random handles and other fluids and things there. Micrometers, calculators, precision screwdriver set. These ratchets are up for sale. We'll talk about that at a later date. Snap-on mid-length chrome socket set in metric. This side is all metric, this side is all SAE, if I didn't make that clear. Snap-on hex sockets, Snap-on e-torques, hex sockets, all this whole rail of Snap-on sockets, I guess. This is a set of Snap-on swivels and regular sockets, Snap-on SAE swivels, Macko triple squares, and a set of Power Torque hex super shallow hex bit sockets. Matco spline drive sockets, or the XZN sockets, and then some hex socket set, but they're the 1/4 inch drive, super shallow. Mac tools, 1/2 inch drive extension, locking extension. Then I got a Snap-on there and a Craftsman extra long extension there as well. Then I've got a bunch of Snap-on and 1/4 drive and 3/8 drive extensions here, just extras that I've got in my box. So that's the top section. Oh, over here on this side here, we've got Williams, a set of vintage Williams nut drivers, a Harbor Freight spray gun, paint spray gun, my 1/4 inch drive DeWalt, which is my primary impact gun for like under the hood work. You can see that I've used it to death, but it works great. Magnetic pickup tool, blow gun, ink pen, etc. And here, this is the money jar, if you want to call it that. There's a lot in here. So we've got pretty much Snap-on, Mac, Macko, and some Proto, and 1 SK. And some Capri as well. 1/4 inch drive Snap-on, roto heads, swivels, standards, 3/8 drive Snap-on, and flex heads. We've got the roto heads. We got the locking, non-locking. We've got the FH80A and FHF80A. I probably think these are going to be my best ratchets of the year, 2021, and various other Snap-on ratchets there. 3/8 drive here, flex heads, Matkos, the blue ones, the green and black. Then we got 1/2 inch drive, Snap-on, Proto, Carlisle, Matco. Bunch of more Snap-on standard lengths, roto heads, standard lengths, more flex heads, some old, some new. I like to restore ratchets and then kind of sell those off, so that's part of my hobby. Then some more 1/2 inch drive stuff here, and the old and new, but this is fully restored. And then just random 1/4 inch drives, and then more 1/4 inch drives here. A lot of these are the 1/4 inch drives with the 3/8 drive heads that I've swapped out, and I have a bunch of kits, so if anybody's interested in turning their 1/4 inch drive into a 3/8 drive, let me know. I've got the kits for that. Oh shoot, what in God's name? That was not a good sound. Okay, this drawer here is my screwdriver and pick drawer. Screwdrivers here, instinct handles, stubbies, bunch of cabinet screwdrivers back there, and some vintage stuff. Vintage snap-on, well, it's not vintage, but the snap-on quarter-inch ratcheting socket driver. Other flip bits, nut drivers here, Matco picks, long picks, some vintage pearl blue. These are the flip blade, if you want to call them that, the square ones you can't really find anymore. One of my subscribers got a chance to get one of those from me, so shout out to Josiah for purchasing that for me. Bunch of ratcheting screwdrivers here, some smaller pocket screwdrivers there, snap-on racing set, some more ratcheting super long. I got one, that orange one back here is like a 28 or 24 inch long ratcheting screwdriver, and then I've got like a 12 one back there as well, 12-inch one. A bunch of smaller precision screwdrivers here, and picks, a variety of stuff in this location, and even my clear one, really cool. Shout out to Armin on this guy here. I know he loves to clear handle stuff, obscure snap-on stuff. So far so good, 11 minutes in. All right, this is my wrench drawer here. I got our snap-on set here, from 8mm all the way up to 22, I think it is, 21mm, okay? Then there's another set. I've got the Flake Dry Plus set down here, and then I think there's some more wrenches. I can't even recall what they are back there. Got some Capri. Capri supplied me with these ratcheting wrenches. They're excellent for the money. Got some Blue Point ratcheting, you know, some of the best ones I've ever used. Got my snap-on screw gun here. Just picked this up yesterday for a great price. I've got some snap-on and Matco line wrenches, some bulletproof wrenches here, my Matco set here. These are my SAE wrenches from Snap-on. I guess I'll roll these out, let you guys see them. I got a 1-inch coming here pretty soon, so I'm going to reconfigure this roll pack. But these are all Snap-on from like 1/4 inch all the way up to 1 inch is what it will be when we're all complete with that guy. Got some offset wrenches there in Snap-on, and then I got some more double box in Snap-on ratcheting wrenches as well. Then I got some cheaper Cobalt stubby wrenches there, because you know you don't really need to spend a whole lot of money on stubby wrenches. You're not putting a lot of torque on them anyway. Let me move my bench out the way here. And this drawer here is my plier drawer and kind of like an overflow drawer. So all of the pliers here are, let's see, the primary brands are Snap-on, Knipex, Van Plier, Mac, and you got, and I even got some Tecton in there as well. But everything is all laid out there. I do have a new wrench rail, but that's going to go into the, not wrench rail, but a plier rack, but that's going to go into the new box. So that's why things are kind of piled on top of each other, because I don't have any more room. This cart is great, but once you start really filling it up, you run out of room. But I can tell you, just from the weight alone, I can have 3 drawers open on this cart, and this thing holds the weight fantastic. So I mean, there's other carts out there. I haven't tried them all, so I can't say how they measure up to the Macko. All I'm saying is that the Macko Jamestown series carts, in my opinion, are great, and I've had 2 of them thus far. Husky, vintage Husky USA socket set, just something I've had for many years. Got a complete set of Cornwell swivels there from 8 to 24 impact. Vintage Snap-on 1/4 inch drive socket set there. Well, the tray is vintage, the case is vintage, but the case and the ratchet are vintage, but the sockets are brand new. Got a set of, believe it or not, got a set of Icon 3/8 drive deep and a set of Icon shallow chromes. I was just trying to test them out. You know, no one throw me any shade. I was just trying to test them out to see how they performed, and so on and so forth. Got a set of which brand are these? Astronomic Swivels. That's what they are. I never used them. They came to me in air. Someone shipped them to me from actually off of eBay. I think I ordered something else and got those by mistake, and then the seller allowed me to go ahead and keep them, and in turn sent me what I needed. Bits from my drill are in there. Sunex magnetic 1/4" drive impact sockets, Sunex deep metrics impact sockets. These are all snap-on random sockets, more snap-on here. These are various, let me come down better so you guys can see that. These are like just from Simply Tractor Supply, but these things have worked out really, really nicely. Just metric torques and so on and forth. This is a set of Mac Mac metric impact socket swivels. Cornwell, not Cornwell, God, what am I thinking about? These are snap-on mid-length 1/4" drive. I don't think they even make these anymore, but this is a complete set, new old stock. It'll have a proper home one day when I get my other box done. Also have some of those Tractor Supply and hex as well. Snap-on. Now these are all Mac hex and Torx bits here. Mac impact sockets metric, 10 through 19 I think it is. Snap-on 1/4" drive chromes, some Mac and Snap-on extra ones in deep. Sorry, my cat was getting on my nerves. These are all Mac SAE 1/4" deep, and then some shallows and so forth. I think I'm probably forgetting. I think I have a bunch. These are also Mac sockets here, 1/4" drive, just extra stuff. Bigger sockets in the back to some random protos and some flip sockets that I received from a fellow creator, YouTube creator. Gradimatic. This is the adapters, extension and adapter set. Please don't drop it. That's a great set there. And then I also have a complete set of Matco USA extensions and impact in both 3/8 and 1/2" drive. And I think that's pretty much it on that drawer. All right, let me get back down here again. Oh, my knees are killing me, guys, so I apologize. All right, so there's some stuff underneath of here. I think there's like a cobalt drain plug kit. This is a Macko the hose installer removal set. Blue Point ratchet buddy things they never really went strong with. They're kind of like a weird item. Some DeWalt, you know, construction bits or whatever. Blue Point extractors, Snap-on extensions, full set. Matco 1/4" drive extensions, impact, Matco 3/8 drive, chrome extensions. Got a metric and an inch tape measure there. You know, 12 foot and 25 or 50 millimeters or something like that. Snap-on extractors. Got a set of those. A random Snap-on ratchet that's down there for a reason. We'll talk about that later. Blue Point bit set, Nupula debt blow hammer, Matco trim pull set, Mac extractor set. My Mac dealer John hooked me up with these off the truck. Hub and wheel lock removal set from Mac. Burr bits from Mac. Some taps and stuff from Mac as well. Snap-on hex hex bits, ball end hex. I got a set of Snap-on hex, T-handle hex, Snap-on mid-length impact metric, mid-length SAE impact, Snap-on 12-point 1/4, Snap-on shallow impact metric. And I don't know what's underneath here. I can't recall. I don't get in this drawer too often. It's just like stuff that... Oh, and then my Mac scrapers, sorry. Wheel lock, or these are the, what do you call them? The lug nut socket set, but it's got the plastic sleeve on there, the PTFE sleeve. Another Matco extractor set. Don't like it very well. My punch set, which I use like on a daily. Snap-on soldering iron. This is the butane one. And I think, oh, my charger for some of my Matco or my Snap-on lights. And I think that's it, although I'm probably missing something. See if I can get, now this drawer here is going to be difficult. I will not be able to get through all of this because things are just piled in. My Blue Point multimeter, my Innova scan tool, SK impact sockets, Cobalt brushless 3-inch drive impact, my 1/4-inch drive impact from Porter Cable, 1/4-inch drive impact from Cobalt, my Milwaukee M12 stubby, couple, I still got a Snap-on kneeling pad there, and this is the Ulsa Tools kneeling pad, really nice. Capri SAE and metric super shallow stubby impact sockets and 1/2-inch drive. Got another DeWalt impact drill back there, large crescent wrench, Mac piston ring installer set, Craftsman and a Mac torque wrench. One is an inch ounce, other one's an inch pounds. Snap-on master socket set. This is metric, 3/8 drive, and shallow, mid-length, and deep, plus 2 ratchets, 3 extensions, and a universal swivel. The 90-degree Milwaukee impact, right angle impact. My bits from my serpentine belt kit from Snap-on, and I also have a Lang as well. Snap-on retainer clip pliers. My Noco wires leads from my battery jumper. Then I got a M18 Milwaukee down there. I got a Snap-on impact pneumatic down there. My air tire gauge, brake caliper hangers, more impact guns down there. My Blue Point hammer, ball peen hammer set. And then over here, I got stuff tucked underneath there, like my another multimeter from Craftsman. I got my Snap-on Blue Point leads from my multimeter there, and I've also got like some other smaller precision instruments down there. I'm not going to try to go through this entire jar because we would never get through it, and this is already at 22 minutes, so I'm trying to be somewhat respectable of your time and not keep you here too long. So we got to move on. So that's basically everything that's in my Jamestown at the moment. Take you guys to the other side of the shop. Excuse the mess. I'm not going to show everything. Got this, oh, you guys can't even see that, but I got this small service cart here, a sliding top. It's got a bunch of little things in here. Nothing spectacular, a couple cheap ratchets. This is more or less when people come over and need a job done and they want to help, they can use this. This bunch of random tools in there, you know, hammers, screwdrivers, etc. And then some of my battery tester, brake bleeders, and stuff like that. And I got a little small tray that's got a bunch of stuff on there for doing jobs. So this kind of like just garage stuff. Then we have my travel buddy here. Whenever I'm going out on the road to do a job. This is from Hart Tools. It's got pliers in here, cheap screwdrivers, Knipex pliers, light, ratcheting screwdriver on that side. Move my son's toy out the way. Over here, more higher end stuff. Scraper, Snap-on hex key set, Snap-on screwdriver, Snap-on pry bar, Snap-on extension, Snap-on sockets, metric 12 or 6.3/8 drive, a couple more screwdrivers, Snap-on ratchets, cornwall ratchets, brush, a couple random wrenches for things that are very common for me, and that's pretty much it in there. And then down in here in the bottom, a cheap Cobalt set, some 1/2-inch drive impact sockets and metric and shallow and deep, and then a couple other random bits that I take with me. Those are primarily if I'm working on a vehicle and the owner doesn't want to put a new part on, they want something used. I can go to our local salvage yards and I can find a part and go there. but those are when the customers deem that. And my light's down over here. Let me do something. Let me grab my flashlight here. And we'll, okay. So I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, so what we have here, this stuff here is just kind of piled up because I haven't got my other box complete yet. But this is my Matco hex socket set in both shallow and deep and super shallow. So that's something I'm working on, getting that H10 bit. My Matco dealer said he's going to hook me up with that. Then we've got my Mac tools hex socket set again, another set here, getting some of those pieces warrantied out. That's not going to close. Then we have a set of snap-on T-handle socket drivers, the Mac Mini Pry Bar set, and then a set of offset wrenches from Snap-on. Let's see if I can close that back. All right, then underneath that, I'm trying not to drop any of this stuff. Underneath that, we have a Matco Tools screwdriver set and the high-vis green. Let me see if I can figure out what's underneath that. And then this, I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, the Matco Tools, that's the 3-draw puller set, really nice. Let's do this. Behind there, we've got our Macko. This is the Matco Tools cooling system pressure tester set. Just picked that up. I've never used one, so it's going to be interesting to learn that one there. This is the, what is that? Oh, flaring tool. I just picked up a Snap-on one today. A cheap little, what is that? A tap and die set there. But I got a Snap-on one today, so that's going to probably go bye-bye. Then we have a, which one is this one here? Oh, this is the thread restore kit, rethreading kit from Snap-on. Just picked this guy up. Complete set there. New old stock. Then we have all of our Ulsa Tool sponsored tools here. So our adjustable wrenches. This is stuff that I've got slated to go in the Matco box, but it hasn't gone yet until I can get my other box done. Then we have our push button our adjustable plier set, and then we have our tongue and groove plier set as well. Then we have our Matco. This is the mat there, fender mat that I got. And then we have our Ulsa Tools split beam 1/2-inch drive torque wrench, and then our Matco Tools 1/2-inch drive click type torque wrench. And then lastly, we have a set of the flexible line clamps from Matco, and then a Snap-on double face dead blow. Yep. And that is pretty much it. We have other stuff to show you guys, but we're not going to have time to do it today. So guys, I thank you for, my cat is driving me nuts, my shop cat. I thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you guys like the tour. And make sure that you are following me on Instagram. Make sure that if you're looking for me on Instagram, it's going to be Midwest_tool_review on Instagram. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, or at least consider it. And as always, leave a comment. I try to get back to all my comments. And guys, let me know what you think about the tour. There's a lot of tools to show. The garage is not set up properly to really make it as fluid and efficient as I would like, but we're trying to get there. And here in the Midwest, it's super, super cold. So it's not able to go out and do it every day. So hope you guys liked the tour. Catch me in the next video. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.